Yo guys, what's going on? Insanity coming back at you today with another Division 2 video, and today we're going to be doing the complete vendor reset for Friday, May 3rd, 2019. To go ahead and start things out, we're going to head on over to Cassie Mendoza, the gun runner, the hidden vendor, whatever you want to call her. She has 4 things, and one of them is actually a brand new named weapon. So, first thing on the list is we have the Providence Defense Gloves, 19.1k armor, with 5% shotgun damage, 5% marksman rifle damage, and the critical talent at 8%, which will be changing to, I believe, 5% critical hit damage once Title Update 3 comes out. Next, we have the MG5 light machine gun with 12.2k damage, with spike, stable, and rooted talents. Next, we have the new named weapon. It's the Virginian 1886. Get the fuck off my land. That means you. Now, DC area resident. That sounds so sweet. 78.1k damage, and it's got boomerang, extra, and transmission for the talents. The second named weapon we've already seen before in the past, but it's the Commando Paratrooper SVD, 48.1k damage. Look, I know you're brave, but don't go jumping into a fight naked. Cassie Mendoza, the gun runner. The talents is naked, accurate, and stop, drop, and roll. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Virginian 1886 because this one I don't have, and it's more of a less of a collector's thing. I've been picking up all the name stuff, throwing it in the stash because it also comes with a skin. That's the other nice thing about all these named weapons is you are guaranteed to get it with a skin of some kind. So let's go ahead and check and see what this looks like. There you go. It's blue and yellow, maybe like a darkish brown kind of color. A little bit of mostly yellow and blue though. That's what it's going to look like. So yeah. All right. Next, let's go ahead and check out all of the regular vendors, starting with the Light Zone. The first stop we're going to be making is here over at the main vendor here in the White House. First thing on the list is we have the Providence Defense Mask, 20.1k armor, 19% hazard protection, 7% cooldown reduction, with the self-adjusting talent, plus 20% armor regeneration. I don't have any blueprint here this week, which is kind of sad. It may be different for you, so be sure to go ahead and check out this vendor because the blueprints are different for everyone. All right, next stop we're going to make is over at the campus settlement, and this particular vendor has 2 high ends, the first one being the Overlord Arraignment's chest piece at 40.1k armor, and this is all attributes for damage. I mean, this is actually pretty nice if you're looking for something that's going to just do pure DPS. 9% headshot damage, 5% critical hit damage, 8% critical hit chance, and the hard-hitting talent for that 15% extra damage to elites. Next, you have the So-Call of Concern knee pads with 24.4k armor, 1% critical hit chance, and 3,900 health, with the insulated talent for the additional 10% hazard protection. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be everything for this particular vendor. The next settlement we're going to hit is the theater settlement. And this particular setup has 3 different high ends we can go ahead and check out. The China Light Industries gloves at 18.6k armor with 3% critical hit chance, 4% assault rifle damage, and the extra 20% skill duration for that particular talent there. Next, you have the M249B LMG with 16,000 armor with ignited, accurate, and cannon talents. The third item is the Murakami knee pads with 23.2k armor, 9,100 bonus armor, and the self-adjusting talent for that additional 20% armor regeneration. So this one's all about armor for the majority of everything when it comes to your attribute, your talents, and the armor on the specific item could be way higher, but you can easily consider this being, hey, it's over 30,000 with the additional attribute and things like that. So yeah. Next, we're going to be hitting up Dark Zone East for the first stop of all the Dark Zone stuff here. First thing on the list is the Murakami gloves with 18,000 armor, 3,000 health, 5% pistol damage, and the critical talent for that extra 8% critical hit damage. Next, you have the D&H holster, 24.9k armor, 10.5% critical hit damage, and 184 skill power. No talents on this one. And the gun is going to be the Super 90 at gear score 483, 64.1k damage, Ranger, optimized, and Zen for the talents. Next, we're going to be hitting up Dark Zone South, and here we have two items you can go ahead and check out. The China Light Industry knee pads at 23.4k armor, 286 skill power for the attribute, with the destructive talent for the additional 20% explosive damage. And the weapon's going to be the military AKM with gear score 457, 14.1k damage, with sadist, stable, and rooted for the talents. Our last spot's going to be over here at DZ West, and again, we have three items we can go ahead and check out. The Araldi Holdings holster with 27.7k armor, and the attribute's going to be 12% critical hit chance with no talent on this particular item. Next is going to be the Alp Summon Arraignment backpack, 37.6k armor, 11% critical hit chance, and an additional 203 skill power, with the talents of tech support. Kills by active skills grant additional 25% skill damage for 10 seconds, and the destructive talent for the additional 20% explosive damage. The final weapon on display is going to be the Infantry MG5 at gear score 479, 11,000 damage with the talents of Sadist, Extra, and Wascully. And that's going to go ahead and wrap everything up for the entire vendor resets across the entire game, whether it be from the hidden vendor for the Gunrunner all the way to the light zone and of course the dark zone. If you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and drop a like on this video and sub for more Division 2 content. I'm Insanity, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.